Imagine a country reduced to rubble, cities turned to ash, families scattered, and an economy hanging by a thread. This was South Korea in 1953, a nation on its knees after one of the most devastating wars of the 20th century. And yet, today, it's one of the richest, most technologically advanced nations in the world. This is the incredible story of how South Korea rose from ruins in just a few decades. This is the miracle on the Han River. In 1950, war erupted on the Korean peninsula. North Korea, backed by China and the Soviet Union, clashed with South Korea and its allies, led by the United States. 3 years of brutal fighting left the land scarred, cities leveled, and millions homeless. In July 1953, the guns fell silent, but not in peace. An armistice was signed. The two Koreas remain technically at war to this day. South Korea was one of the poorest countries on earth. Roads were gone, factories destroyed, fields abandoned, and most people depended on foreign aid simply to survive. The 1950s were a time of survival, patching roads, clearing rubble, and struggling to feed the population. But in 1961, change arrived. A military coup brought General Park Chung-hee to power. Park's vision was bold: turn South Korea from an aid-dependent nation into an industrial powerhouse. The 5-year economic development plan. His weapon? The plan focused on exports, infrastructure, and building key industries from scratch. It was risky, it was ambitious, but it was the start of something extraordinary. South Korea poured resources into industries like textiles, shipbuilding, steel, and electronics. The government worked closely with powerful family-owned companies known as chaebols. Names you know today: Samsung, Hyundai, LG. At the same time, education became a national priority. Schools expanded rapidly. Literacy rates soared. Engineers, scientists, and skilled workers became the country's most valuable export. By the 1970s, South Korea wasn't just surviving, it was competing with the world. Cargo ships left Busan's ports. Korean cars appeared on global roads. Electronics carried the Made in Korea label. But progress came with a price. Park's rule was strict, and political freedoms were limited. As the economy boomed, the people demanded democracy. The 1980s saw mass protests, students filling the streets, and a call for change that could no longer be ignored. In 1987, South Korea transitioned to a democratic system, a victory for its citizens and a turning point in its history. The world took notice. In 1988, Seoul hosted the Summer Olympics, a dazzling showcase of the nation's transformation. Over the next decades, South Korea became a leader in technology, culture, and innovation. From K-pop to high-speed internet, from skyscrapers to world-class brands, the change was breathtaking. From a war-torn land to one of the most advanced economies in the world, South Korea's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. The miracle on the Han River is not just about money or buildings. It's a story of resilience, determination, and the unshakable will of a people to create a better future. And it proves once again that even from the darkest times, a nation can rise. If you enjoyed this quick dive into history, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a story that shaped our world.